My name is Lawrence Clement. I'm a faculty at City College of San Francisco, and I work with the Bridge to Biotech students on the internship program. My role is to teach them during their internship how to prepare a scientific poster. This is one of their assignments in my class, and then they present their scientific poster. It allows them to put all their understanding on paper with images and illustrations, learn how to communicate what they learned in their internship in a scientific manner, and learn how to present it to mentors and to industry professionals in a scientific way. We go through this through the class, the 2-hour class they have every week during the semester. We start step by step. We start by talking about the lab techniques that they learn in their internship. And then we move on to having them research what the big picture topic of their lab is, what the overview of the research is for the research that's being done in their lab. And for many of them, it's the first time that they actually start really going into what the lab is working on in detail. And they have to research it, and then they have to present it in class in a PowerPoint presentation first to their classmates. And then they start working on their scientific poster, and they use what they worked on in their lab techniques paper. They used what they did in their big picture presentation. They put this all together in their scientific poster, and they have to learn how to organize their ideas in specific sections with an overview, an introduction, and a background to the science they're doing. And then they have to talk about the lab techniques in the materials and methods. And for those of them who have time to gather results in their internship, then they have a results and data section with a conclusion. So they have to learn to build all these different sections, and there's a lot of going back and forth between the instructor and the students, and then between the mentor in their internships and the students. The mentors get very involved in the poster making process because they know how important it is in the industry for students to know, for lab technicians to know how to present their information in a poster. A scientific poster is the way scientists communicate their results on a specific project at a scientific conference. So it's the basic communication tool in science. And many of those students won't have to do a poster for a long time when they start working, because they are looking for positions that are more entry level, and so they might not need to do a scientific poster right away, but they will know what it means to make a scientific poster. And the most important thing about this exercise is that it teaches them how to communicate what they learned in their internship when they go for job interviews. And so another part of our networking event is for them to do mock job interviews in front of a panel of at least 3 people who are working in the biotech industry. And we find that the poster presentation, the poster preparation completely fits into the whole idea of preparing them for the mock interview. So these 2 exercises are really, really connected. The poster helps them for the mock interview, and the mock interview helps them for the poster. We hope that by the end of this event, they'll have gathered as much feedback from industry professionals as possible on how well they are doing and how well they're communicating what they know, and they'll have a better sense of how to really prepare for the real interviews that are out there. The other great advantage of the networking event is that we hope that they will be connecting to people from the industry and expanding their network, because in the biotech industry, the networking is the most important piece. And if they have a very small network, they are very much less likely to find a job in the future, especially coming from a program like ours where students don't have a bachelor's degree. Most of them don't have a bachelor's degree, and a lot of them won't have an AS degree for a couple of years. So this networking is essential.